At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, Android Camp number 5 in Detroit was attacked by thousands of deviants. Our armed forces put up a brave fight, but given the extreme violence of the attack, they were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses.
Hello everyone!
Hey!
Welcome back to our channel.
Yeah, we have another review for everybody today.
Yeah, so far it's my favorite game.
Yeah, Yajing loves this game.
Oh, it is Detroit Become Humans. Yeah, it's an awesome game to me. I don't know why I'm so addicted to it. Yeah, I played at least twice already.
Yeah, she's beaten it twice.
Yeah, try to get different results because in this game, you can have so many choices. You have so many options, and every decision you made, it's gonna affect the final scene. And so I trying to get all the scene if I can, and it's kind of fun. And yeah, and also there are robots.
Yeah, it's a really interesting game. So just fair warning, there will be spoilers in this review. And on top of that, the footage that you're seeing was recorded on a PS4 Pro. But it's a really stunning game.
Very. And they have 3 different characters. Kara, the only female robot. And then is Conan, the detective robot. Then is Marcus,
yeah,
the revolution leader.
Yeah, really kind of heavy topics played on in this game, no matter which of those 3 characters you're playing as. Kara, you know, she's kind of this household robot.
And somehow she met this girl, and she wants to take care of her. She wants to protect her at the beginning. And then somehow she wants to become her mother.
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely very interesting. There's you know, there will be spoilers in this video. If you haven't seen it already, spoiler warning. But yeah, it's a very we'll be careful with our language for YouTube's sake, but a not great household to grow up in that this little girl and Kara are living in.
Yeah, and so that's why she wants to protect her.
Yeah. At
the beginning, that's how the story begins. And for Detective Conan, they assigned him multiple missions to find out how the androids become deviant. And why, try to find out why. And they assign him to the lieutenant, Hank. And how they cooperating with each other to solve the cases. You can become a friend with Lieutenant Hank, or you can hit each other. Yeah, depends on you, how you like it. And they have, like, I haven't, even though I played twice already, but I haven't made 3 of them survive at the end. Yeah. Sometimes just 2, most of the time it's 2. It's kind of difficult to survive 3 of them.
Yeah, you know, I think as far as platinums go, this might be Jing's first platinum, because she will replay this game quite a bit.
For sure.
Yeah, I actually see her sometimes just playing.
Secretly.
Yeah, I woke up the other morning and she had the headphones on, and she was just playing it in bed. So she definitely likes this game a lot.
Yeah, I really enjoyed, and also I like Marcus, the robot. He was like medical care assistant to the senior person who was an artist. Yeah, and then they destroyed him by some, sad story. Yeah, how he reborn?
Yeah, he kind of rebuilt himself in this scrapyard.
Yeah, he lost multiple parts of him. He found his legs, his SIM card, everything, right? Then he came back as different robot, not robot anymore. I think different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I think this, if you played any of David Cage's games, whether it's Heavy Rain or Omicron, the Nomad Soul, old school throwback
Yeah.
game from Quantic Dream, or Beyond Two Souls, you know that David Cage is definitely very much into these kind of interesting game characters and building out these worlds and really kind of trying to push the limit on graphics.
The graphic is in fact incredible.
Yeah,
Good.
very, very good graphics. But that leads me into some things we both openly talked about while we were playing the game, or while Yajing was playing the game this time. I beat this game years ago. But yeah, the controls.
Yes, the only thing I don't like so far is when you control the robots. When they have to through the doors, look like it's kind of difficult to them because they somehow their neck and shoulder are unable to move. When they make turns, very not human beings like we can. What we can do, you know. It's so easy to hit the door frame or the wall.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like. Maybe they did this on purpose because they are robots.
Yeah, and you know, maybe some of you will say that in the comments, but yeah, I think it was just interesting because as the story progresses, you're trying to blend in as a human. You're trying to not be a robot. So I also find this in other Quantic Dream games where the controls just feel a little off, and I was really hoping when this game came out that they would fix the controls, and they did to a degree over their last title, Beyond Two Souls. But it still didn't feel great, especially for the production quality. Production quality is so high, and then you play with the controls and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I would say.
The only thing.
Yeah, I would say it's controlled pretty off. I would say it's not that smoothly.
Yeah.
You can, when you play it, if you haven't played this game, you must know what we're talking about. When you control them, they are not moving smoothly to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and also just like the stories is good. Even through all the characters, they start with robots. You know, they do things by orders. But when the story processing, you will tell everybody's they start growing their own personalities. This is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, they become more humans. Yeah. So, and then also you can decide their personality too.
Right.
When every time you make a decision for them.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second, because this isn't what I would call an action adventure game. It's not what I would call an RPG. I think this is more of kind of an adventure game, kind of a choose your own adventure game. And yeah, what did you think about that? Because this was the first game of its type that you played.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it so much, because every time I replay it, I can make different decisions. And the first time, I think the first time is the best experience I have. You know, I can follow my heart.
Yeah.
And I can decide who they are. I want to be, who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to make, try to save everybody at the beginning.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way, for the first time. But the second time, I just feel like, yeah, I want to do something different and see what's the different result will I get.
There were so many times on her second playthrough where she'd look at me and say, what should I pick? And I'd say, what did you pick last time? And she'd tell me and I'd say, okay, pick the other one. Even though actually sometimes she didn't pick the other one because she still really just wanted to pick what she thought was right.
Yeah. Don't you think this is amazing?
Yeah.
Because our minds are deciding who they're supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's kind of a magic trick, the way they do it with this game.
Yeah. You can save their life also you are the one who can destroy their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Depends. It's a game, you know. It's not a heavy topic, but it's really test humans.
Yeah.
Because we are human to playing the game, and they are robots. So it's a very interesting game.
Yeah, there's these wonderful moments where, you know, you're kind of in these chase sequences, or you're kind of hiding, stealth sequences.
Yeah, and especially for Connor,
Yeah.
especially for him, and when he's chasing the deviants, they give you 3 or 2 different options how to chase them. This is the fastest way, but it's dangerous. This is slow but safe. You know, you can pick you like. So it's very depends the situation. Every time it's kind of different to me, but every time I'm so into the game, I always will choose, okay, fast, dangerous. I know that, but I want fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fun game, and it's been fun getting to relive it with Yajing, especially just waking up in the morning, looking up, and she's playing it with the headphones on. It's so funny. But yeah, any other thoughts on the game?
Yeah, and I do see there are some bugs. Not too much to Connor, not too much to Carol, because during the story processing, naturally she wants to become a mom to Alice. But I feel like there's some bug to Marcus. Yes.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Marcus is he's an interesting character. You know, Yajing mentioned earlier she really liked Marcus, especially the beginning of his story. But then things get a little weird with Marcus.
Yeah, because for these 3 characters, they give them different skills to each robot. And for Marcus, the beginning, his skill is how to find the best way to jump on something, to reach something, right? Reach somewhere. It's a pretty sports to me.
Yeah.
But at almost till the end of the story to the game, it's like he just touched the robot.
Yeah.
And they become free. Like he can mentally send his order to them.
And then he's not even touching them.
Yeah.
He's just sending the order mentally.
He just wave his arm and they start following him.
He becomes the leader of this rebellion,
Yes.
and he just starts touching robots and saying, "Join me," and they just join him. It's very unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
None of the other robots can do that.
No.
And I've played through the game twice. Yajing's played through the game twice now. Maybe it's explained in something that we haven't played through yet, like another ending or something. But we played through the game 4 times together, completely, and neither one of us knows why he can do that, and nobody else can.
And at the beginning, he didn't show this skill. We
Definitely
didn't
a
know.
plot hole.
Yeah, until almost to the end, they have to grow the Jericho. They need to grow their Jericho. They need more robots to join their group. And suddenly he has the skill. I mean, if he has it, they should let us see the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, so we can know how to play this character better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another bug to me is the AR9.
Yeah, that's another good point.
I still don't get it. Is Marcus, he's the AR9 to the robots?
Yeah. Again, 4 times played through the game now. We've seen a bunch of different endings. I have no idea what AR9 is still.
Me too.
Yeah.
At the beginning, to me, Marcus, to me, is they hinted he's the AR9 to me.
Yeah.
But at the end, nobody called him AR9.
Yeah.
He just the leader.
Yeah. Marcus is definitely one of the more interesting characters in the game, but I feel like he also has the most plot holes. Kara and Connor, their stories make complete sense to me. But Marcus, there's a lot of moments where we were like, why can he do that? Do you remember? No, I don't know either.
No.
And then she played it again, and yeah.
Yeah, I try
still
to find
nothing.
my own answers.
Yeah.
Yes, that maybe this is another reason I played it again.
Yeah. Do you know? Let us know if you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please.
So we played 4 times already, like you heard us, and we want to know.
Yeah. Love to know in the comments. We're spoiling what we know, so feel free to spoil away.
Yeah.
And if you haven't played the game, don't read the comments. But yeah, I guess with that, should we give it a review score?
Yeah, you can. I will give 4.
4. 4 out of 5. I actually was going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars as well. And I think for me, yeah, just the Marcus plot holes and the controls definitely kept it from being a great game. It might sound like we should review it lower, but for me, it was actually a really good game.
Yeah.
Beautiful game. Interesting story. Really kept our attention. We've come back to the game repeatedly. I've played it twice on my own. Yajing's played it twice on her own. Yeah, 4 times. It's definitely a good game. But yeah, I would like to see the controls refined and a future game from the studio. And also, David Cage, interesting writer, but those plot holes, I hope we can find them in future playthroughs, but yeah, I just have no idea the answers to those questions.
Yeah, because also I feel like why I gave 4, I just feel like they still have some places they can get it better, they can do it better. For example, the beginning, I just feel like they pretty focus on the story. There's not much we can do. You know, I hope they can put more, the player can experience the more little bit less the story.
Yeah, 100%. I'm interested to hear what all of you think. Pretty divisive game. I know some people love it, some people don't. But we'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. And yeah, we gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. What would you rate the game and why?
Yeah.
And have you not played it? Have you played it before? Any thoughts are good.
Yeah, if you played it, who's your favorite character? Who's Aeronite?
Yeah.
Still struggling me. It still bothers me. And yeah, what do you think about the game? Let us know.
Yeah.
And what's the ending you got?
Yeah, really curious that too.
Yeah, it's because this game you can have so many different endings. Depends how you play it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for checking out the channel. We'll have more for you soon. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you.